The attack begins in Secret Empire Issue 7. While the Earth deals with its own problems, Carol and the heroes trapped in space continue to try and find a way into the Earth Shield, including maybe using America Chavez's reality warping powers to do so. Carol can't help but feel responsible for everything that has happened, however, thanks to the recent Civil War events, and even though she was fighting Tony, she ultimately ended up like him. Surviving the Nevada attack, Steve addresses his people in Washington DC, planning on revealing his new government regime. Waiting for him to take the stage, Black Widow and Spider-Man ready themselves to kill the captain. Miles says he is nervous of this since he is the guy who is supposed to kill Cap, according to Ulysses. Tricking Miles into going into the back of the van, Natasha seals him in, telling him that she doesn't see a killer when she looks at him. As the rally begins, Natasha's team infiltrates the crowd. Their mission is to rescue the members of Congress Steve is going to force the Pledge of Allegiance to. Natasha also reveals that the elderly man they rescued was none other than Mosaic, who was trapped in a body. Freeing him, Nat is going to use him to attack the rally and cause chaos. Readying her rifle to take a shot at the captain while Mosaic attacks the Hydra soldiers, the Punisher arrives and attacks her. Miles meanwhile escapes from the car and heads to the rally to help his friends. Natasha and Frank continue their fight until Natasha emerges victorious. Leaving the injured and babbling Frank, Natasha rushes to Miles' aid as the young hero confronts Captain America. Arriving just in time before the two begin fighting, Black Widow is killed by Captain America when he tries to stop Miles. An angry Miles attacks Steve, beating him unconscious, but before he can kill him, Nadia Pym convinces him not to. As he and his other team are arrested, Cap is taken to a secured room where he meets with Sharon Carter. He tells her that it was never meant to be this way and that every choice he's made so far has been spinning more and more out of control. Sharon attacks Steve, almost cutting his throat before she is taken away by the guards. While she's being taken away, Captain America says that he will be declaring war against the whole country in his next address to the nation. In the dream world, the Red Skull continues to torture Steve, who sees the young girl again. Bringing him the spark of hope he needed, Steve attacks Skull, pushing himself and the Skull into a raging river. Elsewhere, the Nevada-based survivors see Natasha's death. Feeling lost and without cause, Sam Wilson picks up the shield again and becomes Captain America to inspire them to follow him. Secret Empire Issue 7 again packs so much storytelling and twists and turns into this small issue that I think that if any other comic had did it, it would be a complete mess. But here everything makes sense, and a lot of sense at that, and it was done really well. The death of Black Widow was something that genuinely surprised me, since I figured maybe Miles might be dying and they were sort of gonna twist the whole Miles killing Captain America whereas Captain America kills Miles. Mosiac's sudden reappearance was also really cool, and it's kind of funny since everyone kind of forgot about him and everyone kind of assumed the writers had forgotten about him as well. So to have him come back and to use his powers in a way that they are kind of intended to be used is actually really cool and really useful. So maybe we get to see a bit more of him within this book and what exactly happened to him when the other members of the Champions were arrested. Sam Wilson is also now back to being Captain America, so his inevitable showdown with Steve will be a really awesome and interesting thing to see, since they have sort of the same values but one is completely warped by the cosmic cube. So it'll be an interesting fight but also an interesting conversation they both will have. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.